All right, hello there, Internet. Gordon J. Wallace here, sales representative with Remax Real Estate Center Inc., brokerage in Cambridge, Ontario, Canada, coming at you once again. Quick little update today for this Friday, November the 2nd, first Friday of the month. I did a little update last week, so I'm not going to spend too much time on these topics here, but you all know that marijuana became legal in Canada last month, so you can go ahead. If you're watching this because you saw it in the newsletter, there's a link to this article down below, or you can go to the website and find it in the blog and market updates. Interest rates took a bit of a hike last month as well. Just want to remind you that the government does this or makes these announcements 8 times a year, and they publish the schedule. So as we get into the winter market, you may not be thinking too far ahead in terms of looking for a home in the spring. But if you are, and I encourage you to, just be aware that the 3 announcements between now and then are December 5th, and then January 9th, March 6th, April 24th. Normally, when you go to the bank or your broker to get a mortgage pre-approval, it'll be good for 60, 90 days. So count back from these dates and make your meeting at the bank or with your broker. And speaking of which, I met with my bank guy yesterday, so a quick little shout out here to Josh. There's his contact information. If you're in Cambridge, you can contact him. He's a nice guy. First time meeting him yesterday, so nice to meet you, Josh. Other than that, the main thing I want to talk about today was just being aware that if you're in the rental market, obviously in Waterloo region, it's very tight and tough right now. And so you might be enticed by finding things online. And just a reminder that if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. So my coworker Majid came in my office this morning and let me know that he had gotten an inquiry from somebody about a rental on one of his properties in South Galt here, West Galt. So again, this property on Elgin Street, a whole house in this area being rented for $750 is a steal. So this is an example of a scam. So how to identify these? Typically, what you want to do is you want to find the property, whatever website you like. This one, Craigslist, a bunch of different rental websites. Make sure that you're Googling and searching for that property to find it across an array of websites. If it is a rental that is listed by a realtor or a sales representative or a broker, they will typically have entered that into the MLS as well. It will show up on realtor.ca. If you see it for sale on realtor.ca and not also for rent or for lease, that's a good indication that it is a scam. It's always good to call the listing representative to find out if it's offered for both. It is somewhat common for sellers to offer their property both for sale and for lease, just to see which one is more enticing. Okay. But in this case, this property is only for sale and not for rent. So just an example here of a rental scam. Again, another way to identify these is if you contact the listing person through these websites and they say, oh, the owner's out of town, or I'm the owner and I'm out of town and I'm not going to be back. Don't send money over the internet unless you really, really trust or know who you're sending the money to. Okay, is the number one way to avoid getting defrauded in these situations. Okay. So that is all that I want to talk about today. I guess I can also mention that it is Movember, so I will not be shaving the mustache this month. If you do want to donate, you can go to mobro.co/Gordon Wallace, or if you just want to look at ridiculous photos that my wife hates me sharing, you can also do that. Yes, I am probably the world's worst selfie taker. Other than that, enjoy your Friday. Happy November. Don't forget it's Remembrance Day this month. And that's the other thing I want to give a quick shout out to. The local Legion, the Cambridge Mall, and I'm sure it's the same anywhere in the region. For an extra $2, you can get a poppy that's actually a pin instead of just a little metal spike that always stabs you. I think it was $2, so yeah. give them the extra $2, support them, support our veterans, and thank them for their service, and don't get stabbed. Take care.